Okay, we're working on a basic stick. We have a stick here. First thing we want to think about when we're learning the stick in self-defense, and that's what we're working on, not so much the basics, is really just protecting that head. Protecting my head here. So I have my hand up here, I have my hand up here. So I have one way of protecting the head is just the front, for a straight down type attack, so it's coming straight down my head. I have something like this, very basic, but I can risk my hands here. Next I have this side and I have this side. So we're going to work on just real three basic angles. So the first one is he comes in right here to the side. I'm just going to have this on this side, and I have my checking hand here. The second one, he's coming on this side. I'm going to have my block here and my checking hand here. And then I can have the straight on top, which I can do this way. I can do this way, or I can even do this way, which is dangerous, but good if you have a slow person or a very obvious attack and he's coming your head, or he comes in, boom, and I get in close. It's much safer for me when he comes in on my head if I can get into here, or I can get under this arm. If he swings down really hard, he can injure his arm right here. So I'm going to go on this side by creating sort of a little wall. And all I'm going to do is I start off right here, and I lift my arm up, and I bring it here, and I let go, and I have this wall right here. And if it's coming at an angle, I can have it at an angle too. And I'm moving forward because I don't want to just rely on this. So I'm down here, and I'm moving in, because I can do this if he comes in without my weapon too. So I have this here, and I'm getting in as close as possible. Now when you swing, you want to do that. A lot more power out of that swing here. Boom. And you turn it. Yeah. So I got to be careful. He's actually swinging at me. So I got one here. Boom, and then I would strike there. I'm doing the same move that he's doing after I block and I strike. So I make it a one motion like this. So it comes in, block, and I strike. Comes in, block, and I strike. I can also, when he comes in, I can jam it with the same kind of block here as well, and I can attack this way. So I come in here, and I can attack through. Mainly, I'm really focusing on protecting this head, this side, or this side. If you notice that when I'm on this way, I just take the stick and I flip it to this side. Now, I'll switch sides here to show this. Two ways of blocking on this side. One is just right here, and you can see there's some space between my elbow and the stick. So when coming around here, I have it right there. He swings at my head, I have it right here. And I have the space. The second is I can rest it on my arm, and he comes, and I can use it here. And he swings down, boom, right here. I have a little bit of protection by resting this here. Now, the difference between these is that when I do this, I can really close up, and I can have this here so it's not hitting me, but I can't see a lot because I'm kind of hiding down here. I'm creating a shell and I'm hiding. So if he was to be hitting and then he's hitting again, I can kind of have this, and then maybe I can sneak out. Whereas if he comes and I go here, boom, I can have a lot of space to see. So it's coming in, boom, I have it, I can see what's going on. So I'm open here. So I can have one where it's close, and I can have one where it's a little open. And remember, my hand, my free hand, is always checking here, because he might strike and I can still do this movement. So I'm always assuming I would do my defense as if I didn't have a weapon. But if I have it, again, a weapon is what? An extension of the hand. So I'm doing the same moves I would do with or without the stick. So it comes in, I'm here, and I'm coming through. Just like that. So again, on the other side, I have one, and I come through, and he comes on this side, and I have two, and I come through. Okay, let's work on that. You can stop and start over.